Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Right out the gate, the first thing that I want to get straight is the black man, according to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is easy to lead into the wrong direction, easy to be tricked, and hard to be led into the right direction. For example, y'all accept the genetic engineering of a man turning himself into a woman, trying to be a woman, and a woman turning herself into a man. Y'all accept that. Because if you didn't, it wouldn't be so popular. And people wouldn't spend thousands of dollars doing so. But you won't believe that, first of all, that a scientist 6,000 years or better could turn or create or make a white man from a black man. And then you won't believe that a scientist, a black scientist, could turn or by mating with a Caucasian, he black from the circle of gods. We're talking about Master Farad Muhammad's father. This brother here can manipulate a almost white, but by him being black, he's black, and he passed for white to get over here among us. Y'all don't believe that. Y'all believe he was a con man. But yet, and then you don't believe that the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the Morgans, took over the government, got off the gold standard, and every time there's a crash or whatever, he gets richer. Now they said that he's a con man, talking about Master Farad Muhammad. These are supposed to be the different faces. We're going to examine this real good. One time when I was young, about 18, 19 years old, I was hanging out with these brothers. One of them name was Pretty Rick. Me and him looked similar. And they was, drug trafficking. And they had me as a front. And I'm in the car with them and didn't know what was going on. Police, big folk came busting me. So they the brothers threw the drugs out the window, but they found them on the ground. You couldn't say they threw them out the window, they just stumbled across them. But anyway, they end up putting us in the police cars, separate police cars. And the detective showed me a guy looked just like me, had on clothes similar to mine. And they told me they was gonna kill me and all like that. They said we would kill you, but this guy, that looked like me, he's already dead. I mean, he looked just like me. I thought it was me myself. I said, where y'all get my picture from? But anyway, we ended up going to court. And since me and Pretty Rick look alike, they put me in the audience. They triple psyched the lawyers. Put me in the audience. Put Pretty Rick on the stand And the officer couldn't, he thought I was pretty rich. So they had to throw the case out, you know. But let's examine this right quick. See how the eyebrows are real thick. Eyebrows is thin. Like he got them manicured or something. Now, this guy and this guy are the same. This guy and this guy are the same. This guy, he altogether different because his hairline is different, curly, different hair texture. See, all these hair textures is different. The noses is different. He got like a more pointier nose. His nose is more rounder at the tip. You know, his nose is rounder at the tip, but his eyebrows is thin. His eyebrows is thick. His hair texture is different. His hair texture. See how that go back right there? That part is down there. See? We're going to examine this real good. You know. They're trying to say that this guy is this guy. But look at the mouth. See that crease right there on the side? He don't have it so much. Plus look at his eyebrows. You know. Now the ears almost the same, but look at his eyebrows. Look at his eyebrows, how they go up. Look at his eyes. The more oval shape. His eyes straight line. Let me show you something. This is what y'all want to believe. See, y'all want to believe that the federal government is not gangsters. But this research show you that you've been bamboozled. You don't want to believe that you've been bamboozled. You don't want to believe that right now all Congress are gangsters, thugs, criminals. This is why you're in the mess that you're in now. This is why they invent weapons of mass destruction. Ultimately, they want computers to want to merge.
The year was 1913.
Well, check this out.
Woodrow Wilson was president, and powerful banking interests who had been trying for years finally achieved their long-term goal of a silent coup d'etat by taking control of the American government.
See?
The first thing they did to accomplish their takeover was convince Secretary of State Philander Knox to lie to the American people and tell them that the 16th Amendment, the Income Tax Amendment, had been legally ratified by the states when it was not. The bankers knew that this tax would ultimately end up in their pockets. Because of this fraud, the American people were led to believe there was now a tax on their labor.
This is how the devil works. All these people are crooks. To be continued. Assalamu alaikum.